Hey guys, the video that you're about to watch is a playthrough with myself and Luca of a game called Wild Assent by Lazy Squire Games. Ignore the fact that I'm in my bed shirtless. I still have poison ivy and there's ointment all over my body. Otherwise, I'd be making the video in the studio. So back to the reason for this video. It's a game, it's a playthrough, and it's to show off the collaboration that I'm doing with Lazy Squire because I'm currently designing and developing a miniatures skirmish board game with them. And so just as a little taste of things to come, I wanted to show you one of the games that they currently have and the quality of their miniatures and the style of their game. They have a couple games out right now, this one and Storm Sunder, so you can actually check out a playthrough of Storm Sunder as well. We've already made a video of that just over a year ago. And I've provided a link in the video description because there is a pre-launch to their Kickstarter that they're having for version 2 of Wild Assent. So if you like this style of game, check that out. And otherwise, enjoy this new game that we're covering on the channel.
We play and call it work.
Today, our mode of play will be the arena, and the victory condition will be deathmatch. First thing we do is build our troop. I won the draft, so I will have first pick of the large creatures. You know what? I'm going to choose this big Wildwood Sentinel. And then Luca gets to choose 2, and then I will choose the remaining 1 out of the large.
I'm gonna go with the demon spawn and the phoenix here. It's actually a demon wretch. He spawns demons throughout the game. I want.
And then I'll choose the stream color. Next up, medium creatures. I will choose the first one. Luca will then choose 2.
I wanted the lava fiend.
I know you did.
I'm gonna take the exalted effigy because he was interesting in our test game. And the second medium creature, oh, I do like wildflower, so we'll go with wildflower.
I'll choose the horned golem and the river guardian. That leaves Luca with the griffin.
Yeah, I'll take griffin. Yeah.
Last but not least, we will choose our ascent. This time it'll start with Luca, and then I will choose 1.
Yeah, it changes up. I'm gonna go for the Leonin here, the Catman. His name is Girantev. Sorry, horrible mispronunciation there probably, but he's got a giant axe and a giant shield and super heavy armor, so obviously I'll take him.
And I'll choose Yera for this game. Because the ascents are the leaders of our troops, we only get 1 each, so these will have to go back. Each ascent comes with 5 skills, 2 of which are able to be unlocked for the games. We have tokens here that represent that. I'm going to choose Mending and Dodge.
For Girantev, we're gonna go with Sacrifice as a skill I feel like unlocking this game, as well as Onslaught. Seems right up my alley.
Sounds dangerous. Next up, we will choose our equipment that our ascents will have. The equipment we're able to choose is determined by the icons next to our skills that we have unlocked for this game. Because Luca was the second player for this game, he got first pick, then we alternated back and forth until we each had 2.
I went with the Dragon Blood Potion as my first pick. Because we're playing Deathmatch, I want to try and keep my Ascent alive. And then I got the last pick. I took the shield as well. I was the only one with access to armor. I like the idea of the shield. It has a good chance of negating a lot of damage, but it's not 100% all the time.
For my equipment, I chose a crossbow, which is great because it gives me a ranged attack. And then I also chose a Fey Silk net, which is a consumable represented by those 2 tokens there, which allow me to immobilize my target. Next, we determine the order of activations that our gladiators will be. This will be the same throughout the course of the game. And it will be activated from left to right, starting with the ascent for both of us.
Always go first.
As you can see from the edges of the board, there is numbers 1 through 32 on both sides. That determines the track of health for our gladiators. We have a token to represent each of our gladiators as part of our troop, and Luca and I are going to place it on the track for each one. Next, Luca and I are going to place obstacles. We have 4 each. We have partial cover, full cover, partial cover, full cover, pits. Spinning blades is probably the best out of the bunch.
Well, that's the scariest.
This is my side, that is Luca's side. These obstacles are placed in the middle 6 rows. My 3 rows, I have to place my obstacles, and they can't be placed adjacent to one another.
Right.
And then Luca does the same for his side. The victory condition for Deathmatch is to kill the other player's ascent. As soon as that happens, victory is achieved and the game is over. At the beginning of each round, we draw from the Silvestrem deck, which represents Veraclay's overt influence over the match. It can have a profound effect on the overall outcome. And as a narrative context, just think of the Grandmaster in Thor Ragnarok, or Joaquin Phoenix's character in Gladiator. That's basically who Veraclay's is. She oversees the fights in this gladiatorial arena, and she dictates a lot of what happens.
She's not nice.
Not very. Let's flip over the card and see what we get. So there's a quest specifically for this round that Veraclays has issued. We both have to accomplish this, otherwise we suffer the failure. So if we win, we assign 15 damage to an enemy creature. If we fail, we have to assign 10 damage to our ascent, which is a huge deal considering they don't have a huge amount of health.
Let me tell you, it's not very conducive to the objective of the match. That's incredibly hard to pull off right away. She demands blood from our own team.
That's right. We do have to kill one of our own in order to accomplish this. So blood will be spilled immediately. The second thing we do at the beginning of each round is roll momentum dice, represented by these tokens once we roll them, and we may assign them to our gladiators. The only one we can assign to our ascent is the
healing one.
The healing result on
Which you
our
got.
dice.
Oh, you got one. There it is.
I did get one. Now, we are able to re-roll any results here, but only once, and we have to keep the second result. So I'm going to re-roll this healing because nothing's healed, or nothing's damaged right now, and the nothing.
Oh, very nice.
So we have increased defense, whether it's physical or magic. We have speed, and then we have damage increase. And this is what the arena looks like after we have deployed all of our gladiators and creatures. Yera will be going first on my side, and then we'll be activating between Luca and myself. Yera's in the back there. I currently like her position, therefore I'm going to keep it and pass her turn.
It's very baby safe.
Yep, and baby safe indeed.
Gruntev will activate. You just go move forward. He's got a movement of 4. We'll go up to the spinning blades, and we're going to turn this way as our third movement. And we're going to be happy with that. And for his actual action, he's going to use his ability, Impervious, or Divine Intervention. It puts the Impervious trait on an ally within range 3. We'll put that on the Demon Wretch, which means he's immune to damage until Gurentev's next activation.
That's brutal, man.
Hey, just don't attack him.
Okay, well, I'll attack the others.
Exactly.
My Horned Golem will go next with a movement of 3. Just getting warmed up, I'll go 1, 2, stop there beside that terrain piece to give me an extra defense bonus.
Absolutely.
Since I have nothing to attack, I will do this action. I'll reinforce, so I'm going to apply +5 magical defense, which is a big deal because, as you can see, I have 0
Oh, wow.
as a base. So I'll just put that little token on there to remind myself. And you know what, Luca? Because of Yera's Hunting Party special ability, I actually get +1 movement. All of my gladiators get +1 movement.
Jealous.
Which means I can't assign them speed tokens.
But they always have it on them.
But they already have it on them. So it's like when I get those roll results, it's a waste, but I already get it, so it balances out.
Exactly. The Demon Wretch is up first. It's got a passive ability called Expel, so when it activates, it summons one of these models here, which are Demon Spawn, and we're going to spawn it right there. And then it immediately activates before the Demon Wretch, and it's got a little move of 3. We're going to go to, I guess we'll go there. No, we're going to go right here. Yeah, right beside that little rock. Now for the Demon Wretch's activation, Dave moved his very durable guy forward. We're going to see if we can do some damage. We have move 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I'm going to have line of sight from here. Now, if I had one more move, I might have been... Actually, I think I would have needed 2 more moves. I'd have to get... No, 1 more move would have done it. I don't have line of sight to the shot here, not because it passes over that full cover, but because it's passing over Gurentev's square, and he's blocking line of sight, so I can't fire. And I have no other actions to do with him, so that's it for him.
Next, I'll activate my Wildwood Sentinel. Now on activation, the Kindred kicks in and I summon one Wildwood Skirmisher. Grab a Skirmisher here. So I'll activate right there. I'm adjacent, so that'll happen. And then I move him 4. I'll go 1, 2, 3.
Smash.
Would you look at that? Now looking for just a single sword.
That's a damage right there. These, I believe our summons only have 1 health. And a bleed applied as well, but that takes it out.
And now for the Wildwood Sentinel itself. Now move 1, 2, 3, 4. Normally 3, but 4 because of my hunting party.
The Wildflower is up next. Got regular movement of 3 as well. Doesn't quite have too much range to do much. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. We're done. No, it's only range 3 to attack, so we're good here.
Lava Fiend will go next. Lava Fiend is right there. As you can see, very far away from anything. However, it's got the lava pool effect, which means I can place him on any unoccupied field. Boop. And I'll place him right there.
The Phoenix is up next. It's quite fast at movement 5 with Fly. The Phoenix will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Caw! Try to utilize that full cover there.
Streamcaller up next. Now, because of the double play button, it means I'm able to move diagonally. And this is him right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll stop right there and attack your Garantev. Now I'm hoping for a special on the result here. That's only 1. It's basically 1 in 6 chance. For every 1, I get to summon a Waterbound. Just looking at his stats here, his base damage is 5, plus 1 more because of this assigned at the very beginning of the round. So 6 damage automatically, and let's see how much extra I can inflict. So
oh wow,
8
3 more
damage.
Yeah.
And then that's a special, so I get to summon one of these Waterbounds.
I got the Golem Stone Shield. It provides me no actual passive defenses, but it's got an on-defense ability. I roll 2 attack dice, and on a special, I ignore all damage. We're looking for the star. No, I take it. I needed that. So we're going to go all the way down to 19.
Brutal. So I will summon right there.
Yeah, this one's unique in that it activates afterwards because of how it's summoned.
Correct, it's summoned with the special. And I will attack you because you're right there. So I'm just basically looking for swords and specials.
Is that 4 damage?
That's an extra 4.
Let's try that shield again. Looking for a special. Oh, no.
Additional 4.
Well, you know what? I should probably actually use my defenses to mitigate the damage. Garantev does have 2 physical defense.
Yes, he does.
So he would take 2. He would actually take 2 damage from this and only 6 from the previous one.
Correct. So now he's actually at the right spot because he's lost 8 now.
Correct. Yeah, exactly. If you want to show that off, that's there, and this over here is the magical defense. The Exalted Effigy is up next. He heals on activation, though he doesn't have any damage on him. And he's going to move and attack. So he moves 4. We're just going to go 2. Dang.
Is this, you know, it actually feels very much like chess.
The problem is that Hydro Spawn's blocking the line of sight I need now.
That's a great problem.
Because I could go here and attack that guy if I want to, but I just don't know if that's worth it. Actually, it probably is. I don't know. We'll go there and we'll attack. All right, on second thought, this guy has the ability to retaliate after attacked and potentially summon more Hydro Spawn. And obviously he does a lot of damage. I don't want my effigy just getting hit for free. That's only against adjacent attackers.
So that's the Streamcaller you're talking about there.
Yeah.
And that's awesome. So very awesome defensive ability there. Entangle is what it is. And I also immobilize you.
Yeah, so I would actually even be stuck there too. And that is not ideal.
A little scary. So this is the perfect roadblock, which is happenstance because I did not plan that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what to do about him. We'll try. We're gonna try and figure that out. We're gonna go. I guess we're just gonna attack that Hydro. So we're just gonna move there and attack the Hydro Spawn.
Yeah, because you got a ranged 3 attack.
And he should automatically die because it just does base 4 damage.
All right, getting rid of the roadblock I see. River Guardian will activate last. And this is this little guy right here. Now he's got the diagonal movement ability as well. So he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he'll attack your Garantev. 4 attack dice. With so both of these in this case will add 2 damage. Total of 4 damage for you.
That'll be reduced by 2 because I believe it's magical damage.
Yep.
And then I get to roll for the shield here and see if it negates it. I take 2 more. Oh no. We're gonna go down to 17. And then the Griffin is next. He has a move of 4 currently because of the momentum upgrade. It is agile though. It gets to activate twice in a row.
Nuts.
Now the Griffin, because of the way the movement works here, I'm not gonna get into a 1, 2, 3, 4 great position. So what I think I'm gonna do is just be aggressive against the lava spawn. 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna attack the lava spawn. Even though the lava spawn retaliates and deals damage back to me, I only have a melee attack anyways with this Griffin. It's not the best target, but it is what it is. I'm gonna attack the lava spawn. The Griffin will rake with its talons and do 4 damage plus 1, so it does 5 damage, but you have extra defense being near the obstacle.
Physical defense 1 plus the obstacle as you mentioned, therefore subtracted by 2, and that'll take 3 damage.
3 damage.
A Lava Fiend down to 9.
Then the Lava Fiend has an ability where it assigns 2 damage to an adjacent attacker, so I go from 10 down to 8. But we're feeling silly, so we're going to attack again with the Griffin. It's agile, so it immediately gets activated again, and it's not going to bother moving, so it does the same. There's 3, you take 3, I take 2.
Okay, let's do it.
So I'm back. I'm down to 6.
And I take 3, so I'm down to 6.
We just my activation brings us both those guys down to 6.
Yeah, okay, I'm okay with that. End of the round, we have to rectify or resolve this demand. We failed.
She's not happy.
So we assign 10 damage to our ascents.
Oh boy.
Yera starts at 25, goes down to 15. That's a big deal.
It's better off than Garantev, who's at 17, all the way down to 7.
Oh wow, Luca.
That's a rough card to get right away, and I was a little aggressive with him, and my shield didn't quite help me too much there, so...
Yeah. Beginning of the next round, Veracles demand something more of us. So time to draw from the Silvestrem deck. Let's see what we roll, or what we get. Whim, Shatter. Each ascent must discard 1 of their equipment cards.
Oh, that's a big deal. Wow. This is getting grim, folks. I don't think I can actually give up the Dragon Blood potion, so I have to get rid of the golems up because I want the 10 health, and it's... Yeah, we're gonna get rid of our shield, so it's destroyed.
Oh wow, that is a huge deal.
She uses her magic and destroys my shield.
Wow. And for me, I got a crossbow and the Face Silk Net. Oh man, immobilize targets, or on attack, I cause knockback. Wow. Oh, and it's a range attack. That's a hard one. Okay, I'm gonna... So considering the fact that the Face Silk Net does not require line of sight, or range because it doesn't have a range characteristic, then I'll get rid of my crossbow.
Goodbye, crossbow.
Plus, the Face Silk Net is a free action. Now rolling momentum dice. Ooh, that's decent. So I can re-roll once.
Yes, correct.
Okay, excellent. That was a fist.
Pretty good. Yeah.
And I have assigned it as such. Now for Luca's turn.
Okay, what do we got here? I don't actually want any of those heals because I can't use them on Garantev. He's got a rule called Compassion where he can't be assigned. It's the exact same rule.
Oh no.
I don't actually think... Oh, I can heal my bird. I'm going to heal the bird. Bird's going to get healed twice.
Bird's the word.
He's going to go up to 8.
Okay, Corn wants it.
That's the Griffin, sorry. And then I've...
the bird. Well, he's a bird.
He's kind of a bird. I got the extra damage and speed. We're going to put both of those on the Griffin to see what that can accomplish for him. He does activate later in the turn, but he's kind of out of the way as well. All right, well, Dave went first last time with his Ascent. I'll go first this time with my Ascent. Garantev will go first. And because he's activating, the Impervious falls off the Demon Wretch. He doesn't get that anymore. And then we're probably going to move. We're getting at a dodge. We cannot stay here anymore. And we are going to sadly fall back. What does this move? 4? We're going to go...
Fall back.
1. Jeez.
That was 2, yeah? Because you had to turn around?
That's 2, yeah. 3.
Oh, you can like...
Maybe I'll just like move back to there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just fall back a little. Jeez, that's so bad. You know what, we're gonna change it up. We're gonna turn. Well, we're already actually facing that way, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and then turn this direction for 4. We're gonna use the obstacle there to help us out a little bit. And we're going to remove this consumable token, which is only one of, for the Dragon's Blood Potion, and we're going to heal Geraint to have 10.
Smart.
He's going to go right back up to 17.
Okay. Yera's turn. First things first, I'm actually going to just do the free action, immobilize target with a face hook net. It is consumable, so I have used 1. Luca, you're going to hate me for this, but I'm going to put on your Demon Wretch.
That's okay.
Yeah, because he's scary and dangerous, and he can still spawn stuff. So, yeah, let's make him less dangerous.
All right. You still get the, that's a free action to throw the net, so you still have your full go.
Technically, he's supposed to move first before I do actions, but in that case, it didn't matter because I didn't need line of sight. So 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, hold on. 4. And as my action, I will put Mending on my Lava Fiend, which means I heal at 3, and then I get 3 extra attack dice on its next turn. So I'll go back 1, 2, 3, up to 9. And then this ability needs to cool down, which means I flip it over at the end of my next activation with Yera. So I can't use it 2 turns in a row.
Exactly.
And let's add this nice little token to my Lava Fiend, just to remind me.
The Demon Wretch is up next. It cannot move, but I can attack or expel too. So I'm going to spawn one of these little demon spawn. And with that demon spawn, I think we'll go right here. And its speed is 3 if I recall. We'll actually have it face that way because I want to go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to attack that. Magical attack with 3 attack dice, and it does 3 damage to your little flower.
Wow. Okay, you took out my Wildwood Skirmish here.
Got him.
So we're going to rewind time a little bit here. Luca, I'm going to immobilize your Phoenix. The reason why is because your Demon Wrench has a ranged attack, and so you're literally able to stay still and still attack. Whereas your Phoenix, it actually does something to the Phoenix because you only have a ranged of 2, and this terrain piece is actually blocking your line of sight. So it would actually have an effect in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see something actually do something.
Which makes me realize I should have had my Effigy be one of my first activations because he cleanses all status effects if he activates on Will of the Gods.
From gladiators, on all allied gladiators. Oh, that's nuts.
It just hits the whole table. It cleanses all, like,
That's amazing.
No matter where they are, it cleanses all the debuffs. Yeah, and I should have done that.
You know what? That's the cool thing about this game is like after we learn the abilities and they can work better with each other.
The order makes sense once you realize it. Yeah, I figured I wanted the Demon Wretch early on because I want to put bleed on things right away and like summon stuff and block areas with my summons. But I think the effigy is actually a little more valuable early on.
That makes sense.
So funny enough, the Demon Wretch isn't actually going to move. It's just going to stay where it is.
Exactly.
It might actually 1, 2, 3, and then it'll still attack the stream caller. So this is Ravenous, so it automatically causes bleed, and it does 4 magical damage plus. These give it lifesteal, which heals me the damage I deal, but it's not going to matter. I'm not hurt.
Right.
So we'll do 7 magical damage though.
Because of my increased armor and defense, I actually have magical defense of 3, so 4. Started at 18, go down to 14 health for my stream caller. And here's this lovely bleed token to remind us that he is indeed bleeding. My horned golem will go now. I take that off because I'm no longer +5 magic defense, and I will move with him. So my horned golem isn't going to be doing too much. He's kind of blocked by my own allies. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll do the exact same thing as I did last time.
Defense, magical.
Because he can't attack anyway.
Yeah.
Not with a range of only 1 for his attack. So +5 magical defense.
Wild's Flower is up next. Also has bleed on attack with the Thorns ability, so I want to try and spread as much bleed as I can. We're going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to attack the Hydro Spawn. It's a range 3 attack, but the Hydro Spawn, not a Hydro Spawn, River Guardian, has a rule that it can only be attacked by adjacent enemies. So
that's
I
correct.
have to get nice and close. There's 2 magical damage plus 4 dice, so 5.
Wow.
5 magical damage.
Well, it just goes through because I have 0 damage.
Yeah, he's got 0. He's hit, but yeah, he's
0 defense rather.
He's defensive in the form that you have to get up close and personal to attack him. And
That's a big deal. So I'm bleeding and I'm down by 5. Brings me to 10. Activating my Wildwood Sentinel, and I will summon a Wildwood Skirmisher first.
Welcome back.
All right, Skirmisher, let's go here. And then we'll go over here. 1, 2, 3,
Everything's so
4.
blocked. Yeah.
Everything's so blocked. I'm gonna move my Wildwood Sentinel right there. That's all he can do.
All right, next up is Phoenix. I'm not going to use the Soothe ability because the Griffin could be healed for 2, but I mean, it's not worth taking 4 on the Phoenix for that. We're going to just end the turn and remove the Immobilize.
Next up is the Lava Fiend. This is pretty cool. I love it. Okay, time to attack you with 3 extra attack dice.
Yeah.
And when I say attack you, I mean the Griffin.
You're going to hit Griffin?
Oh, yes indeed. So Luca, because I have this option Eruption ability, which says that my attacks hit the target and all adjacent fields, I only need line of sight to the target, and this partial cover does not block line of sight.
No, that and the pits do not block line of sight.
I'm going to target Garantev, because all adjacent fields mean boop, boop as well.
So this is not good for me. This is a bad spot.
So he's 5 magical damage.
I'll just plunk dice.
Just going to switch out those dice.
Yeah.
I got the attack dice now. And let's add some more swords to this.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That could be pretty close to the game right there.
That's an additional 5, Luca.
So that's 10 damage?
Yeah, because I put the extra damage on him this round.
Yeah. All right, so we'll start with Gear and... Oh, so this demon spawn, dead.
Oh, yes.
Without a doubt.
Amazing.
Now, Gear and Tev is going to have 3 magical defense there because he's near the terrain.
Yep.
But you did 10 damage.
Yeah.
So that's 7.
Oh.
He's down to 10 again.
Oh, wow. Okay, so basically negates your potion you took.
Somewhat, yeah. And
Somewhat.
then the Griffin takes 10 minus 2. So he takes 8 damage. The Griffin is just dead.
Oh, wow. That killed the Griffin.
Yeah, so like putting the mending on the lava spawn and then having the lava spot. I actually moved into the lava spot. I forgot it kind of hit everything adjacent to it.
Yeah.
And it cost me the Griffin.
Wow. That's brutal.
My Exalted Effigy is up next. It's got a range of 3. It's just going to stand still and attack the Stream Caller right in front of him. Does 4 magical damage plus 4 attack dice against the Stream Caller. And it's going to be, okay, 4 more damage. 8 damage to the Stream Caller. Magical.
So 8 damage minus 3, it's magic. So it's 5 damage taken on the Stream Caller. 14 down to 9. Nope. Yep, that's right. 14 down to 9.
Oof.
Why?
I'm a fool. I forgot I could have taken the damage from the Griffin on Garantev, but I think I might. It won't change much. He has an ability called Sacrifice. He may assign an allied creature's incoming damage to himself, and he reduces the damage down to 3 instead. So instead of the Griffin taking 8, Garantev might take 3 down to 7.
An additional 3.
He'll go down to 7.
Now,
and then the Eagle and the Griffin will still be at full health.
That is true.
At 8 health.
That is true. However, I am going to be attacking with this thing next, and you'd be down even more health with Garantev. Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm gonna risk it.
Okay.
And if it's over, it's over.
Okay. All right.
I think I could use. I messed up, and I needed the Griffin's activation to start applying some damage of its own.
Yep, that's fair.
There we go. This is back to where it was, and the Griffin's at 8.
Yeah, you allowed me to switch the immobilize, so by all means.
And that's actually passive. I don't even have to. I can use that. I could take all the damage from my whole team always, and then just lose my ascent right away.
Well, if it's not like mission specific that your ascent's alive, then it's actually a good thing.
Exactly.
Stream Caller will now activate. Because he's bleeding, he automatically takes the damage. And goes down to 8. Wow, this game is brutal for damage.
Yeah.
Everything is just like whomping on each other.
Well, to be fair, my guys are all at full health, except for my ascent, because I was a little too aggressive with it. My hope here, folks, was rush forward. He's got good defense. He's got a lot of health, and I had that cool shield that mitigated all damage. If I rolled well enough, I didn't get it once, especially against the big damage attack. So and then Veraclea said, you know what, that shield is broken instead now. So that sucked. That didn't feel super great, but that's the nature of the beast, right?
I'm going to move the Stream Caller. He can go diagonal, so he'll go 1, facing the same way. 1, 2.
And then turn the other way.
And then he can go 3, and then 4. So then he'll go, here, let's start over.
Yeah.
Where was he, like this?
Yeah, so he's going to,
All right.
when you move
So
diagonally,
go 1, 2, and then he'll go 3, 4, then 5 to face this way and to face your back.
Right.
Because when you attack someone from the back, you get +2 damage.
Exactly.
So because of this token there, that's base 6 damage, plus the extra 2 for attacking from behind, so that's base 8. And then I'll roll my attack dice there.
That's 10.
That's 10 damage.
And now I'm defense 3 because I'm near the obstacle
2 plus
there.
the obstacle.
Unfortunately, because I took that damage on the Griffin, I didn't consider the movement on the Streamcaller being that agile to get behind me to kill me. I figured I was going to go down to 1 or 2 health, and then I would have a whole turn to maybe take out the Streamcaller and just kind of sit there and defend. So unfortunately, Giratev is taken out.
Oh.
That's it. That's
the deathmatch arena, man.
Now, I'm curious, if she didn't break my shield, if she didn't break it, could I have ignored the damage?
Okay, let's see. Deal or no deal, let's see.
I'm going to see from the lava spawn first because I did a lot of damage to me.
Sure.
So I would have ignored, I would have put the shield up against the lava spawn and then against the Streamcaller. No, I would have still be alive though. I'd still be alive.
Yeah.
Veraclaire robbed me this game. She robbed me of my cool equipment, and therefore he went into this position with the idea, I got a cool big shield, and I'm fine, no one can hurt me. Oh no, where's my shield? Oh no,
oh no.
Look at all the enemies around me suddenly, and I'm dead. And that's the win condition for the basic format of the arena. There are other formats, but it's simply take out the other ascent.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, Giratev is down now.
Yeah, nuts. So,
Okay.
So here's the thing, Luca. Had I not done it with the Streamcaller there, because I was still able to activate my River Guardian,
Right.
and he is also able to move
He's got
diagonally.
he's got the wiggle move too, yeah.
Yeah, then he could have actually
He
put
could
some
have tried
attacks on
it,
you.
but he's a lot weaker.
He is weaker, but he
yeah.
does. I mean, he's base 2 damage. It'd be 3,
It's 3, and then
and he has 4 attack dice.
I guess if you rolled at least 1 or 2 successes, you would have got him. Because
So let's see what would have happened there.
if he got him,
An extra 2.
oh, that would have been because if
Yeah, so that's
it would have been the same idea. I
Yeah.
would have
5 damage there.
hypothetically. Then I probably would have died. Yeah, because I reduced it by 3 down to 2.
Yeah.
But I did get to move the Griffin next, and I was gonna try and protect. No, you would have just gone there. Yeah, so not much I could have done against that because you would. What's his movement 5?
Yeah.
You would have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, and then yeah, you would have attacked from there.
And then had he failed,
You get to go first.
I go first with Yera.
And then she goes.
And then
to
she
take
goes
him
and
out,
takes him out.
So
Yeah.
I was pretty much destined to fail. I really needed that shield, and it just, you know what? It's not really working for me. It's a 1 in 6.
So why did
no!
you know, you were such in a bad position because you needed that.
Right.
So it's not like you could just be like, okay, forget that, I have the shield.
And I think it has something to do with equipment too. Like I'm not too sure. I think this is more of a not necessarily equipment. I didn't look it up too much, but this actually might be the equipment specifically, without looking further into it. So I think I didn't have a choice but to get rid of the shield.
Oh, I see.
There was other defensive equipment I could have taken on Giratev here, which gives like extra movement and then bonuses to certain defenses, like a passive bonus. But this had that really cool effect. I wanted to gamble and fish for the complete ignoring of all damage with the Golemstone shield.
So here's the crazy part, and I didn't realize this until after looking at Yera's card a little bit more. Savage Swing. On defense, assign 2 damage to all adjacent enemies.
Yeah.
That's not what I was wanting. It was dodge. That was it. It's her skill. So on defense, roll 2 momentum dice, and if at least 1 defense is rolled, ignore the attack.
She has the exact because
And move up to 2 fields.
Yeah,
so it's actually slightly better.
Yeah, yours is better. It's the
Because I
same
can
odds.
evade, and it's not equipment that I can lose.
Right.
So it's like, dang. When I saw that, I'm like,
pretty good.
Wow. And to be honest, when I was choosing the skill at the very beginning, I was looking at them and not understanding the game fully.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what do I don't think that's ever going to come up. I'll just
like
choose
dodge,
it.
Yeah. I like it because it's a passive.
Yeah.
I love passive effects. Like that's why I chose Onslaught on him. Now, to be fair, he's on the back foot the entire game, but Onslaught, whenever he attacks someone who's hurt, he just straight up assigns damage. So he does this 3 + 3 attack dice, and there's no defense against it.
Oh,
It
jeez.
just goes right through any defense they have. He's just an angry guy.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll never work the first turn because he always has to activate first. But then I had so many range guys, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna apply bleed there. So we had options to just walk up and hit things.
Yeah.
Because like the Hydro Spawn's getting pretty close to death. I had it down to like 10 health, I think. Not the Hydro Spawn, the Streamcaller. In fact, it was actually at 8 health. So like Giratev, if he had 1 more attack, he could have taken out the Streamcaller in 1 hit, which would have been cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just didn't get there.
Yeah, that was cool. Well, we're going to be covering this game more in the future. Thank you very much, guys, for checking it out today. And leave the comments below. Let us know what you think of this style of game, if you want us to cover more games like this in the future, and what you think of Lazy Squire Games and the models and the gameplay. And just leave all your thoughts and comments down below. We'll be consuming it all. Happy wargaming, and we'll see you in the next video.